SMT Nation, we back. This article from Light Reading highlights kind of the last remaining residuals of any type of Sprint assets with T-Mobile. So there probably isn't going to be much beyond this, but T-Mobile may be prepping the sale of Sprint's wireline business. Mike Dano, Light Reading, link in the description. T-Mobile officials said that the company is no longer relying on Sprint legacy wireline network to carry wireless traffic. As a result, the company said it took a non-cash impairment charge of $477 million in the second quarter. All right, the CEO, Mike Sievert, spoke to this when the company was packaging Sprint's wireline operation for a possible sale. It says, as it relates to Sprint wireline asset, you may have seen we have made some announcements that we are no longer using that asset to support our wireless business. So basically, it's not in their current plans. It's not in their future plans. The best option for them is to try to find a buyer, anyone that can use it and is willing to pay, some form of compensation that's considered to be fair. They're probably not going to be looking to make a ton of money on this. I'm sure they'll be happy with some sort of a near break even type situation. Uh, but who knows? Maybe some company finds value in it in terms of its availability and geography, and they can use it as an asset. In speaking to it back in 2019, T-Mobile seemed a little bit more optimistic and hopeful that it would be something important to its asset portfolio. But, with the move towards a 100% wireless and fixed wireless access and, I don't know, possibly some kind of a fiber partnership in the future, they just didn't see a future where they would use it, or it wouldn't really facilitate anything for their company directly. So the last time that it was actually fully operational under Sprint control was in 2019, where it reported 1.3 billion in revenues, but a loss of $69 million. So it wasn't even generating money. Well, it wasn't generating a profit. The margins were negative. So I know that they mentioned specifically something about T-Mobile possibly using MPLS, and that was something that they might do in the future. But when you look at kind of all this legacy stuff from Sprint, it just the future with its operations with T-Mobile just wasn't there. T-Mobile's not the only one doing this, offloading unwanted wireline assets. Verizon did it, sold to Frontier. Altice USA is doing the same thing with Suddenlink. Lumen has sold a large portion of its U.S. network to Apollo Management. And I know that Chantel is also kind of trying to hawk off its fixed wireless access service to go all in on fiber to premise and such, and enterprise. So, just throwing this out there that it is kind of like the last of a dying breed. Not much less left to talk about with Sprint, except maybe these last few pieces as things continue to be shuttered and then hawked off, sold off, and pawned off for pennies on the dollar. What do you guys think of this development? Do you guys think T-Mobile's going to get a decent return? I think they'll be okay. I think they'll do fine to sell it. They'll get a little bit of capital from this, and then directly put that into capex or some future investment of some sort. Remember, T-Mobile doesn't make a lot of money. Their profitability is the weakest within the industry. They are a growth company. They will grow and compete fiercely in pricing, and they would do well to try to improve that and become the owner of their network in some ways. I know they're doing a nice job of spectrum purchasing with 600 megahertz and 2.5 gigahertz. Maybe they use some of this capital potentially to pay for some of that or network build. Maybe on the horizon they've planned some spending, and of course they could do none of the above and then end up just putting it into corporate purposes, share buybacks. Who knows? I maybe speculate in the comment section what you think they'll do with the money and what type of a return you think they get for it. Comment down below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links in the description for my Patreon page, as well as my Twitter handle if you want to reach out to us there on the community side of things. And then also my Gmail address for all business inquiries. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.